Okay, we should be good. We should be good. Yeah, it's looking a lot better. There we are. All right. So now we get back into Disco Elysium, and I can also Twitch integration into Twitch. Connecting server. Connection established. Okay, continue. So where we left off last time is that in Disco Elysium, we were basically going to try and get Ruby, and that's kind of all we had to do. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah. Well, that's basically what we're going to do today. All right. So we got our boy. Ooh, question. Before we go see Ruby, I want 93% towards homosexual underground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, before I actually go out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a little bit of the Dick Mullen novel. Interact.
In your hand, you hold Dick Mullen. The story of Spillane, an extremely unprofessional and hurtful stereotype that's offensive to all upstanding officers of the law. 2 days later, Mullen is arrested by the Vesper police and charged with the murder of Charlie Spillane. At his interrogation, Mullen learns that Charlie Spillane was shot in a bar in the very town Mullen dropped him off in by a man matching Mullen's description.
Oh, fuck.
Desperate to clear his name, Mullen manages to convince the Vesper police to release him for 3 days so that Mullen may solve his friend's murder and prove his innocence.
No way Mullen did it.
Of course, Mullen didn't do it. That's the whole premise of the book. Anyway, Mullen returns to the seaside bar where Spillane was murdered and meets a beautiful, mysterious woman named Diana Deneuve.
No, it's getting interesting. Keep reading.
Deneuve reveals that she was Spillane's lover and that he was mixed up with a local amphetamine smuggling operation. As soon as Mullen begins pulling at strings, the whole conspiracy begins to unravel.
Oh,
Not only is the local police captain in on the amphetamine ring, so is the son of a powerful politician and a strung-out art collector named Torvald, each of whom has his own reasons for wanting Spillane dead.
Oh, shit. Tell me about the corrupt police captain.
The old police captain is a real law and order crypto-fascist, a barrel-chested man who's beaten his share of suspects to pulp. But he's also dirty and increasingly paranoid that someone's going to expose his role in the drug ring. He would certainly have the motive and the means, but the captain walks with a noticeable limp from an old war injury. Is it possible that he was able to conceal it long enough to commit the murder?
I want to hear about the policeman's son.
A typical privileged twat. In all likelihood, he's just in over his head. He does bear a personal grudge against Spillane, though, a former prosecutor who nearly brought down his father's administration. The kid doesn't exactly have Dick Mullen's manly build, but he is the correct height. And while interrogating him at his home, Mullen did notice a certain overcoat that looks suspiciously like his own.
I was probably him. What about the art collector?
Torvald, the art collector, is a strung-out mess. Frankly, it's hard to imagine him holding a pistol steady enough to actually hit someone, let alone plug them 3 times in the chest the way Spillane got did. That said, Torvald and Spillane have a long history, and while interrogating him, Mullen discovers that Torvald was once involved with Diana Deneuve. Could it be that this is all over a sordid love triangle?
Okay, let's get on with the story.
Diana Deneuve comes to Mullen's hostel room in tears. The two of them drink half a bottle of vodka, and soon they're seeking comfort in each other's arms. Well, that testimony won't be admissible any longer.
Nice, get it, Mullen?
As the two lovers share a post-coital cigarette, Diana Deneuve turns to Mullen and says, "By the way, Dick, there was something else I meant to tell you. I love you. Always aim for the center of mass." Whatever it is, Mullen never hears the words. A blow to the base of his skull knocks him out cold instantly.
Fuck!
When Mullen comes to, Deneuve is dead on the hostel bed next to him. To make matters worse, his clothes are covered with her blood.
Double fuck!
Mullen trashes his blood-stained
writing in this game is very good.
Flees the hostel.
Okay, back on
It's
track,
only
yeah?
a matter of hours before the cops discover Deneuve's body, if they haven't been tipped off already. Fleeing a crime scene, destroying evidence, Even if Detective Mullen didn't commit the murder, he should be facing years behind bars. Dick Mullen won't be sent to the clink for the sake of some legal niceties. The heat is on. If Dick Mullen can't solve both murders before the cops catch up to him, he's going away for life. Can you solve the case before the cops close in?
Wait, I got some questions
What is
first.
it, Detective?
Why does everyone close to Dick Mullen end up dead?
It's a dangerous line of work, but somebody has to do it. That's why Dick Mullen never lets anyone get too close.
Why did Dick Mullen become a detective in the first place?
There was never a time when he wasn't a detective. He was born a detective.
Why is he like that?
Dick Mullen was made to crack skulls and solve cases. It's who he is. He could no more stop being a detective than a tiger could cease to be a predator in the night. You're no tiger though, Harry. You're a man. It's your curse to have to choose. For a moment, you cease to read the story on the page and see the book for what it is. A collection of brittle, cheaply printed pages held together by glue made from the hooves of horses. You won't find the answers you're looking for here. In other words,
Why bother solving crimes when the world is so evil?
is it really so evil, Detective?
Yeah, maybe not. There are parts worth saving.
Like what?
The pleasure of contemplating art.
You don't know how you know, but you can feel this book laughing at you.
Fuck you, book. I'm contemplating you, you bitch.
You think contemplating art is going to save you?
Yeah, I do. I'm the goddamn art cop, after all.
Whatever you say, art cop. The book has stopped laughing, but you can feel it grinning smugly at you.
Hey, fuck you, book. Give the book the
You
finger.
look like a madman, right? Giving an inanimate object the finger like that.
Yeah, well, the inanimate object shouldn't have been such a fucking asshole about it, huh? Fuck you, book. I don't have any more questions. I figured it all out.
Who did it, Detective? Who killed Charlie Spillane? And
I'm gonna
Deanna
say it's the
Turner?
politician's twat son.
Could be. Who knows? Only one way to find out.
Finish the book.
You begin furiously flipping through pages. Even as you know these books follow a series of well-worn tropes, you find yourself completely engrossed. You're turning pages so fast, you don't even notice the ancient spine coming unglued. You try to grab the pages as they come loose, but your fingers aren't quick enough. They're gone.
Damn it.
Dozens of pages scatter across the floor. The last fifth or so of the book seems to have been lost. It's possible that you could gather and reassemble the pages, but it would take way too long.
Stupid old horse glue.
Yes, blame a dead horse for your fat, clumsy fingers. In your hand, you hold 4/5 of Dick Mullen and the...
Pull the book away. Well, I guess we don't know what happens. Homosexual underground time.
Homosexual underground.
Yes.
Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Feels like it's about time to do that. You thought about this for 8 hours. Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Unless you already got him killed because you were obsessing about your sexuality. There's no way of telling from within your brain. But for your own sake, please say you didn't.
What does it give me? Stopped obsessing. Okay, that's literally it. That actually might hurt me in this next thing. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. No, to be clear, Grill, this is Disco Elysium. The narrator in this game is the main character's fucking brain, and it hates him. Sleep after 21. Sleeping heals all of your health and morale. Sorry I'm late, Kim. I was reading a book. I should tell you about... Good morning. I have big news, Kim. I am no longer obsessed with my sexuality.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, okay. I've managed to stop obsessing about my sexuality.
Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just one thing, though.
What?
Are you part of the homosexual underground?
You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now.
Yeah, but...
What am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to work.
That's
Kim
the
Gay.
truth.
Kim Gay. Anyway. Wait, if I'm just obsessing over everyone else's... Oh, fuck, this is exactly what I wanted. Yes, 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 yes. We need to confront Ruby on the gay. People be talking about what no pussy does to a motherfucker. I've seen what pussy does to a motherfucker, and it's worse. That's the entire plot of this game.
Some of the rungs are
And it's fantastic. Good job, Kim. This homosexual underground is digging a tunnel directly into your basement. Yeah. How does the grading system work where I'm from? Well, okay, so I'm from America, and the thing is America's grading system is actually a lot different than a lot of places' grading system. So, specifically, an A is, 90% to 100%. A B is, like, 80 is like an 80% somewhere in there. A C is like a 70%, a D is a 60%, and an F is 50% or below. Like, the answer's correct. That is how the grading system in America works. Apparently it doesn't work that way in a lot of other countries, and, America's grading system is horseshit. Like, even if it did work that way in a bunch of other countries, why is 50% of the questions... Why is getting half of the questions right failing? I don't know. I feel like, 35% of the questions right would be failing? None of them? Maybe none of the questions right should be a failure state. Like, completely retains none of this shit. Especially because tests are on, like, multiple different things. I'm talking about the school system again. It's fucking horseshit. The point is that the school system is horseshit.
At all.
Assess the situation.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground, and you're 180?
Mm-hmm. 180 seems about right.
Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded about this.
Thank you, Inland Empire, you wild bitch. Wow, you have an extra grade. That's a thing to cling on to. Yeah, I suppose. What if you don't climb? What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
It won't hurt to try.
Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm going to, This is like multiple Oh shit, god damn it, I just quick loaded. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh no, I forgot F9 was quick load. Here's the thing, quick load for me is usually on F8, and I was trying to press F5, but I accidentally pressed F. Okay, so the way that I do quick saves and quick loads is it's like F5, which is at the beginning of the row of keys, and then F8 for quick loads, which is at the end of the keys. So, press the beginning of the row of keys to Wow, damn, this was way the fuck back. I want to load a different game. I want to load autosave. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to get through this shit again. Alright, okay. So in your system, you got 5 A's and 3 B's. Oh boy, nice. That's some good fucking schooling you did. Shit. Okay, we're just going to read Dick Mullen up until the point where we, like, get homosexual underground. And then we're going to talk to Kim about being gay and then walk the fuck back up to that shit. Alright.
In your hand, you hold the story of Spillane, and extremely 2 days left, desperate to clear his name. Of course, in your hand.
Right. Homosexual underground.
Homosexual underground.
Nice. Accept. Yeah. Go talk to Kim. College. Not much difference. Remember when you have a problem, the solution is always to become gayer. Yeah, that's about it. That's about right. Also, hello, Kit. You've been here for a little. You've been here for a little bit, but hello again. Yeah, and also, yeah, homosexual underground is you digging a tunnel directly into basement. Yeah. The homosexual underground is the secret meeting we gays have every day, where we talk about Fallout New Vegas, and that's it.
Yes.
Sometimes we try to talk about political stuff, but it all ends up back talking about New Vegas. You know how it is. You've been getting your ass kicked by everything in Metal Gear Rising. Oh boy. Got it. We'll stick my dick in for car trouble. They did not lie when they named it very hard. Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing.
What? You didn't stop at all, but am I?
That's the truth.
That's our husband. That is our husband, Kim Kitsuragi. He is beautiful. Safe. Then we'll go back up here. Keep clicking like a madman. Trant, do you have anything more to say?
Isn't this a fine morning?
Do you have any advice on how to... Oh, here we go. Do you have any advice on how to climb that ladder?
How to climb that ladder, you see? I do know that, Lomantangs used sticks to climb battlements. There's even a special technique for that.
Could you teach me? Do you have any sticks with you?
No, I'm just speculating theoretically here. Of course, there's also the method ancient Ilmarans used to get into
Excuse me. Enemies. Wicked cool. Can you tell me about this method?
If I'm not mistaken, then it involved months of following a very rigid exercise regimen. No, years. In this case, I suggest looking into the Zeolite Invisibles class. The word refers to their remarkable ability to traverse any environment in the most efficient way possible. This is excellent investigative piece of journalism by...
I don't have any time to read any papers. Do you have any practical advice?
Yes, I have. There was this one time where I...
Oh no. You've made El Bigo Mistako. He's going to go on forever. Mark my words. All of this somehow ties into the history of Occidental financial markets.
Do you know of any alternative way in the building?
I don't even have a mainstream way in, I'm afraid, although... There's a sewage pipe there. Maybe that does something? Sorry, I can't help more.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. A day off. He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone.
Also, I'm going to turn up the voices up a little bit. They seem like really quiet right now. Why volume, voiceover volume? Okay. There we go. Let's give this another try.
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Okay. Assess the situation.
The distance. In addition, the first rung is going to... Not to mention, what if you were to... Astral projection.
What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Why don't you try?
Oh, yes, it could.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
Xavier Fair. So I'm going to go this. I'm going to quick save. Okay, actually quick save this time. I'm going to go... Alright, Xavier Fair. Alright, okay, what gives me that? Logic, electrochemistry, spirit core, reaction speed, drama. I have to go through all of my clothes again. Spirit core, shivers, visual calculus, drama, visualization, reaction speed, shivers. Oh, that's 1 minus, so that's not helping. Perception. Perception. Conscience. Drama and authority. Logic and suggestion. Oh, here we go. 1+. Interfacing. Normal. Logic and authority. Endurance and reaction speed. Physical instrument. Logic. And perception. Anything taking it away? Facing. Ah, shoes. Do I have any different shoes? Should I just go barefoot? Let's go barefoot for now. Composure. Less empathy. Half-life. Okay. There we go.
The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop.
Okay. Let's give this a shot.
All
All
you
right.
need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you.
Why did you think you were about
You
to
can
say that's our
feel
husband,
the
Kim
distance
Jong-un?
between the bench and
I
the
don't
first
know.
rung of the
I
ladder.
simply do not know.
All you need
Are
to
you looking like
is
Rasputin on purpose? No. I am not looking like Rasputin on purpose. But, well, you know how it is.
zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
I did it, Kim! I teleported!
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear,
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring without backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Fair enough. I'm gonna put my shoes back on, though. Real quick. I'll put my fucking shoes back on and, like, those glasses as well. Logic, authority, and empire. It's minus perception. What am I going to need for this? This is gonna be a fuck. Composure. Maybe I'll take these off. What do you give? Pain threshold, half-light, and drama. Well, let's go that. Distance minus half-light. Okay. I need an inner shirt. Physical instruments, a hat, logic, and 1 minus perception. I might need perception. Reaction speed, composure. Electrochemistry. I don't really need fucking electrochemistry. Let's just go with the 1 interfacing. Okay. Rhetoric and empathy. I feel like I might need empathy, though rhetoric might also help. And then let's put on the logic hat. Okay. This is where I'm going to try and like game the fucking game out. I'm trying to power game Disco Elysium right now. There are not a lot of points in time with Disco Elysium where you power game, but this is. Like a Rascallion on purpose. Oh yeah, there you go. F5. Yeah, already quick save. We're good. Good. I didn't press F9 that time. It's okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I did find a way to get Kim in. Got it. It's covered with grime and dust. You can barely see out. Most checks have secret difficulty modifiers. Talking to the right person can reopen a closed white check. You should take out your flashlight. Yeah, you're right. Corpse is nearly settled in the basement. You can barely squeeze by. Wooden furniture. Last century, maybe? Brought down and forgotten so long ago. Oh, that's the way back in. Yeah, let me equip that flashlight. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a sword too, just in case. The table is covering in orange mildew, crawling with something. Series of thick, dusty panes of glass. Oh, fuck yeah. Suggestion. Oh, this is just a better captain's jacket. There we go. I'm gonna open this door real fucking quick.
2 rusty metal plates that slide apart form
Hey,
a
Kim?
crude door.
Hey, Kim, how'd you get through there?
Under the boardwalk for a while.
Hey, Kim. Kim, do you want to help me with this door? You go on that side, and I'll pull these open. Push the doors open. Thanks,
The
good work,
doors
Kim.
seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying it open. With
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
How do you even get there?
After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before.
He's quite proud of himself.
Could have saved me the effort. In its interest, so pedestrian. At least now we know a quick way in and out.
We have an exit, so let's get going. Time to investigate these passages.
Oh, that was how I let Kim in. He wasn't supposed to be with me this whole time. That's why he teleported on the other side of the door there. Yep. Oh yeah. One more week to get the surprise out. It's gonna be some collaborative word tinkering to get you your ideally cohesive experience. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Alright. What have I gotten everything here?
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
These are computer components?
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass. Slides with an inlaid nervous system.
Hey, Kim, look. Old cybernetics.
So it is. I think these used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
How do they do that and why?
The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know.
So this all the remains of failed R&D?
The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
Could be part of the failed playback experiment.
These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find a device here. You will be disappointed.
All you will find here is pain.
Finish thought. Okay, let's get fucking going, I guess. The tunnel collapsed. You'll have to find another way around. Yes, this way. We didn't leave these. Let's fucking go. Make sure to look for money. Yeah. You got the second 2/20ths of the animation. Deadline is May 10th. How screwed are you? I have no idea, but that May 10th.
You feel something, like a swarm
You
of
might
hornets
be able to do
buzzing
it.
under your scalp. A strange tingling. You can almost smell.
Lieutenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
Like a pain, a strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Hold on, you really don't feel anything?
No, but you are the sensitive one.
It's not a quib. The situation is dangerous.
There's a box over here. A concrete pipe buried in the sand and dust. It feels strange. Oh, money, yeah, okay. More money, okay. $1.15.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed.
Here we fucking
Aggressive
go.
white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the setting, you hear a woman's voice.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. She doesn't want to hurt you, but she has to. Doesn't wish to hurt you, not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, not even your ear canals. This is going directly into your neural pathways.
Cover your ears.
Nobody.
Yeah, right, yeah.
You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new...
This is why I saved a bunch, because I do not have a lot of health. I might need to go back and like get help.
On the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
You're under arrest!
Really now? Check this out.
Yeah, that killed me.
You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm.
Help someone.
Yeah. Scream it
Let
as
it all
there's
go.
no sh-
Yeah, that killed me. I need to get some more healing items. I need to make sure I'm stocked up on them. There's a really, really tough paragraph up ahead.
Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Okay, well, this is why we quick saved. We're going to go to Frit and buy some health potions a little bit. That's the Troll King's old home and you just took it, yeah? Ruby got her hands on a brain scorcher, yep! The fucking brain scorcher. Actually, what I'm going to do first before I go back and then try that again and grab some health potions before I try that again is I am going to actually be right back. I will see you all in half a second. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on a second. Can I even hear anything? Oh, yeah, okay. Everything's working. Alright, I will be right back, and I will see you all in half of a second. There we go. I am back. And it's time to go and buy fucking health potions for the video game. Alright. Alright. Now go back to stream. There we are. And slap this over here. Continue button. And now we go. Come on. Move your fat ass, Harry. We got work. Alright. Okay. Alright, so like right under the thing there's a lay-in. So now we move our... I feel like the game's like really quiet and I don't know why. Environment volume. I guess turn it up a little bit. Oh well. Ah, much better. Nelson shanghaied you into playing League of Legends like a scrub. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Alright. Okay, so once I get into here, then I can quick travel to fucking the Martinez waterfront. And go into Frit.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop.
That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for is, okay, there we go. This is probably it. Oh, it's this.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf.
Okay. It's this one. It's the drugs
A
cabinet.
small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays,
Oh,
and
yeah.
blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Have some Novafed.
Here. I hope. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Okay, that's good. We have just a shit ton. I should be good now. Have I tried the Risk of Rain 2 DLC yet? No, I haven't gotten it yet. I probably will play it eventually. It's definitely like something that I do want to get around to. Me and Dawson play a lot of Risk of Rain, so like, well, we will probably play that eventually, but like, maybe next time it goes on sale. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, where's it? Fisherman Shacks is probably closest. But yeah, there isn't a lot that you can do that just straight up fucking kills you, but this part in this game is one of those things. See? Say the soundtrack is fucking bangers and there's random saxophone solo and a new boss theme for some reason, and it goes really hard and I love it. Oh, damn. The fucking Risk of Rain soundtracks generally have been a banger. So that's exciting to hear. Oh, that sounds like it fucking rules. Alright. Quick save again. I have a bunch of health potions. There's a really difficult paragraph coming up and I need to be ready for it. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, yeah.
You feel.
No. What do you mean? I don't feel it. No.
It's not a quib.
It feels strange.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. She doesn't want to hurt you, but she has to. Doesn't wish to hurt you, not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, not even your ear canals. This is going directly into your neural pathways.
Don't cover them.
That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
You're under arrest.
Really now? Check this out.
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
Hell, what's happening to me?
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing, it's the ULAN frequency. Blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
I saw your equation. That's the ULAN frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at.
You should probably check on Kim. That's what good partners
Keep your
do.
eyes on King.
Right behind you, officer.
Doubled over. He's still alive and breathing.
A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
Sounds like she knew someone who used to man one of those stations. But she won't tell you about her. Boy, you're one empathetic police officer to have guessed even that right now.
Legendary success. Damn, alright, yeah, fair enough. Make the pale more manageable, but you can't make him stop throwing kids down a hole, yeah?
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
How'd you get your hands on this thing?
I built it myself.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah, way beyond.
Have you experienced this compressor yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
That's oh, great, but let's talk about the man who was killed.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as prey.
What's the goddamn pail, anyway?
Thel, it's the end of the world.
Will I stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes
Rules
for
of
you to
nature.
steady
Shot.
yourself.
Yeah.
It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
This is fucking cool. This is all added, like, sense. Could you just turn it down so I can ask you
If you've got
something?
something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
This is fucking great. I love this shit. I'm loving this shit.
On mattress.
Damn this.
Lieutenant touches his head, grimacing.
God damn it.
She regards you and Kin with sudden sympathy.
Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She steps reluctantly out of shadow as the pain lessens.
Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
How did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets under the floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
She didn't rat you out, by the way, Isabel, the washerwoman.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find to my back.
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now. Hardy for one.
Preparing for the worst?
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit. It was dark in the shack. The waves outside had calmed down. She looked at the loaded gun. Then she cracked the barrel open and took the bullet out. Not today.
Did you shoot Lely?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
It was your girlfriend. She cracked.
Nah, she didn't crack. She's a survivor. If she told you anything, it was to save herself. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Titus told me. It took some convincing.
Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. And those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like,
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
how the fuck do the rest of you get by?
You give up by asking questions, and I have some for you. Honestly, I don't know how I do. I just stumbled in here. Wait, wasn't it you who called me a human can opener? It's not personal. I just opened them up.
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
I do it by asking questions, and I have some for you.
Like what? I already told you I didn't do it.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Alright. Would you say that Lely was a likable
I
person?
didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
Did you feel protective of the Union?
Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
She didn't hate it, okay?
You didn't feel sympathy for mercs? It's hard work.
Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Do you have an alibi for when Lely was shot?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you.
There was 10 minutes they couldn't account, or I think it was 50 minutes. They did say you left to take a really long leak, 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm sure they also made some funny remarks about it. They always do. I've driven a lot of long haul and chugged a lot of beer, man. Can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. And anyway, that wouldn't have been enough time.
No one takes a 15-minute leak.
Look, fuck you, man.
Fuck you, man.
Stopped by the bar.
She speaketh truth.
You have a gun.
And
Where did you get it?
the gun store.
What gun
Trigger
store?
Happy Jacks.
That doesn't sound like the name of a real store.
What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
I can't quite tell what kind of gun it is.
A knocked away 80 front loader. 2-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
That isn't it.
Do you collect guns? Maybe old rifles?
No, they're not practical. Break too often.
There's other evidence I want to ask you about.
Yeah, evidence.
You're running drugs for the Union. I've been through your lorry.
So,
This just reminds you that you made the mistake of giving one of your OCs a gun. Oh no.
Never trust a musician.
That really comes as a blow to her.
No, he didn't. I found my own way in.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
Yeah. Alright. Financial incentive to kill the merc. You're a criminal. I can't. You had a financial incentive to kill the merc.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for the Union.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked for. You might be able to find this out later.
Okay.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum.
But you're threatening us with it.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
Okay, let's take a step back.
Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
Who killed the merc if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
What happened Sunday night? Tell me your version.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasia comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Klausia said you knew something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Hey, Kim, the voice line is for the scene where we're getting annihilated by the brain melter. just a reminder that that's a criminal fox girl you won't shut up about. You gave her a fucking sniper rifle for some reason. Well, if she's a criminal, she's gonna need some kind of gun, right? I mean... How did you manage to come up with a plan so quickly?
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
Her idea?
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone.
I've seen what no pussy does to a motherfucker. What pussy does to a motherfucker is worse.
She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could.
Normally
wind
she
the
uses an
shower
electro
head.
staff, but she's made out of random
Fake
bullshit that she found. Oh, that's
Then
fun
she
too.
dressed him while I went
But then
to
you had the
get
opportunity to give her a gun. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes the fox girl needs a fucking sniper rifle. What are you gonna do? We're dragging him into the shower so he and dressed him. Yeah.
Garcia knew exactly what she was doing. You can't remain calm under pressure otherwise.
Showerhead? Resourceful.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
Do you think she killed Lely herself?
And potentially bring attention to herself? No. Besides, the shot was made from a distance. Otherwise, we would have heard it downstairs.
Yeah, that's ultimately the biggest thing about this. Like, that's the thing that kind of kills this entire thing, is like, everyone's recollection is there was no gunshot. We didn't hear a single fucking gunshot. So we have no idea. It had to have been from, like, a fucking sniper rifle or something.
She's right. No one mentioned hearing shots. The shot didn't come from the roof.
Yeah.
We should have factored this in. Damn it.
But even if this is true,
Kim,
weren't you worried
the brain
it might
scorcher.
lead to-
If you...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
Made a joke about every time she goes through character development, she gets fluffier. That's canon forever now. Oh my god, Rinka killed the guy. Shit!
She doesn't want to talk
Your
about
OC
this.
got into Disco
Not
Elysium,
because
murdered
she
this
has
man.
something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
If you didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
What do you mean, La Puta Madre agent?
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to himself. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Who's everyone? How do you know this?
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Tell me, what's my name? If you know that about me, you must know my name.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to La Puta Madre.
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the take. Criminals make up bogeyman stories about cops all the time. All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared of you.
Puta Madre. I've heard of La Puta Madre. He's dangerous, right?
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both.
No, it was a real question.
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
Why did you do this, Madre, anyway?
You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition? And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat. Wait, one thing, possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
When I came to town, was there anyone with me?
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway?
I don't know who was in the squad.
Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had 2 guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either.
What else can you tell me?
One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying. That sound about right?
No idea who these people are, literally. Satellite Officer Vic Mayer looks out of the window grimly, then puts his coffee down and turns to Patrol Officer Minnow. We could either take a room here in the whirling or go home for today. Let's go home, Jean. Nothing's going to happen today, she responds quietly. Jean takes his blonde wig off. Call Heidelstein. He can give us a ride.
I think I know them. They're in Martinez.
Friction, lock, set.
Don't leave me here. Please delete.
Fantastic. I've got to get on the road. Then you can go find your friends. Unless you have anything pressing to ask me.
Let's do this. Let's destroy it. I believe in me. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Oh, shit! Uh-oh! Oh no, is that a kill?
White
No,
noise
okay.
becomes even more overwhelming closer to the
Hold still and try to have an apocalyptic vision.
Officer, are you okay?
I'm just trying to have an apocalyptic vision.
The pain intensifies as your hands attempt to reach out into the pale chaos.
What are you doing? I told you it's best not to move.
Just try not to collapse.
I know this isn't very fun for you, so let's wrap this up. You have a tribunal to attend.
Do you know something about the tribunals the mercenaries are planning?
Tribunal is an awfully fancy word for what they're going to do. But yeah, I was listening to their frequency. They've finished their investigation. Now they're gonna put on a show before meting out punishment. Even though those assholes gave me up, I'm worried for the boys. And you, watch out for yourselves. You seem to have a habit of walking into traps.
They're planning to set up a trap for us?
I'm guessing you don't know that a third mercenary has come to town just in time for the tribunal. Now you do.
If one hornet can kill 40 honeybees in a minute, then 3 hornets should be able to kill 120 honeybees in a minute or more, since they'll also be covering one another.
The third. Oh, this is bad.
As I said, watch out.
The pain is becoming unbearable now.
I can't take it anymore. Just go.
Glad to have been of assistance. Best of luck to you, officers. Revishal's a bitch.
The woman runs past you and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
All things considered, it could have gone worse.
What now?
Now we have to come up with a really good excuse for why we walked right into a trap like that. This isn't going to look good in the report. Her tent. Maybe there's something in there.
Oh, shit.
Tremble. The time is now. Taola.
What time?
Time for the show. For Taola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun. All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
Taola. What's that?
Ulogu theodos. Xeno zausin. Ipoli osithien. Echondes fronisin.
Wait. When did this countdown begin?
Monday morning. The moment you arrived in this reality are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will spread.
This is because of the insane world ending I've been saying, isn't it?
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you marked yourself.
I do think the world might end
The
soon. Let's
face
off
of
in.
the woman fractures. There will be herd killing. We all become vapor.
Anyway, let's go check out our tent. Drum. Oh. Yes, okay. I mean, that's fair. Give me health items after that really hard,
The
conversation.
plain red tent stands by dispassionately.
Look inside.
The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene lamp.
Shine your flashlight on the book.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Sift through the magazine.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine, it's a leather notebook.
A notebook. Take it.
You pocket the worn brown leather journal. A trusted friend left behind.
We should read this immediately. Like,
Yeah, I fucking agree, Kim. Agreed. Interact.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
Examine the
It's
cover.
made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. This was important to her when it was still hers.
Unwrap the strap.
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Study the
The
handwriting.
large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently. Perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins.
Flip through the pages.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
it's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
What kind of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
What are the diagrams of?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
Anything personal?
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. Staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
How far did the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
What did you write on the day Lely died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. She is referring to betraying a previous employer. Does this suggest she did it in self-defense?
Anything about La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M, though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th.
Read the entry from March 9th first.
Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? Were you supposed to find her, even apart from the investigation then? On M's request? No, you wouldn't do something like this. This must be a mistake.
Am I sure it's a mistake? Look at me.
Whatever you may look like, you don't feel like a hired assassin.
Read the entry from March 12th.
Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, The boys, for example. But experience tells me, did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly.
What's the most recent entry?
The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been framed.
That would be a first, or a fourth. But who's counting, he thinks. Very rarely does anyone actually get framed.
Oh, she didn't do it. Maybe it's a good that we didn't catch her.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her. Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than we does. Especially if she has problems with the Madre.
Kim, am I really a La Puta Madre agent?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
He truly does not believe you are. Perhaps he shouldn't be so trusting. His trust is well placed. You aren't. You can feel it.
Then who do you think killed the merc?
Could have been Titus. Then again,
But no one heard the shot.
maybe there's a hardy boy we've yet to meet who acted as his accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags. Questions to ask. Let's be careful, though. The tip she gave us about the tribunal was disturbing.
I think it just goes into that fucking immediately now. So I'm going to put on all of the clothes that I have to help me with that. That's something that... Well, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to check on something. Okay. I think I might still have enough time to do the tribunal. Maybe we do the tribunal today and then end after that. Hold on, try to have an apocalyptic vision. Someone to Paul Atreides, probably. Paul Atreides, the lead Leto the Second. Yeah! Alright. Okay. Okay. Logic and perception. I'm gonna need perception. Suggestion, that's good. Pain threshold, volition, and empathy. Okay, I'm on any of these. Inland Empire and volition. Logic and minus authority. Composure. So I think these are better. What are you? Logic. Don't feel like I'll need that. Perception. Suggestion. Half-life. What are you? Oh, you're just suggesting and you don't take away half-life, so you're just better. Spirit decor and visual calculus. Oh, fuck. Actually, I think I need visual calculus more than I need suggestion. Pain threshold, half-life, and drama. Empire. Rhetoric and empathy. Rhetoric and takes away empathy. Physical instruments. Logic and suggestion. One drama and one authority. That's not going to help. Kingdom of Conscience. Encyclopedia and perception. Don't need that. 1 plus to perception. What about the shoes I'm wearing? Potions, so we go for... let's go with perception boots. Okay, for electrochemistry, shivers, and 2 minus physical instrument. Don't want electrochemistry. Reaction speed, don't want negative reaction speed. Nation and suggestion. Organization. Calculus and drama. Drama and electrochemistry. So, authority. Spirit decor and visual calculus. And these give 2 interfacing already, so... If you remember the correct suggestion, pain threshold and Ankai coordination are the important stats. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Logic, suggestion, especially because like I have a lot in. Okay, so yeah, let's go with this. Pain threshold, drama, yeah. Closure. What are you? You're doing some reaction speed. Action. Interfacing. Yeah, and hand-eye coordination are, like, also super big. Drama. Composure. See. Yeah, hand-eye coordination. I have hand-eye coordination as... Can I level up Motorix? That's about as high as I can. Interfacing, composure. Empathy, volition. Suggestion. Rhetoric and logic I have as up as I can. Definitely need a pain to last through whatever the fuck. Alternatively, something and it will come like a flood of pain. Yeah. I think maybe I'm gonna go with reaction speed, like, cause hand-eye coordination I do agree is probably the big one. Pain threshold, I'm probably going to need like a little bit more of this. Maybe I put one into pain threshold, and then one into reaction speed. Okay, I think I'm good. Quick save. All right. That should be about as good as I'm going to do it. I'm going to be right back before we, do the fucking tribunal. This is also one of my very favorite parts of the game. I fucking love the tribunal. It's fantastic. Alright, I'm going to be right back. Also, let me, put the be right back screen up. Okay. Alright. Oh, here I go killing again, Harry Dubois. Okay. Time for the fucking mercenary tribunal. This is gonna get into some shit. Let's go. My favorite fucking part of the game. You do something behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back, sneak out after he's gone to sleep. I'm pretty sure I'm geared up as good as I can be with what I have. Oh.
Stop. Just up ahead. Danger. You are prepared. Don't put away your friend, your weapon. Raindrops slip from the barrels of your Villiers 9mm pistol.
Kim, there is danger up ahead.
Yes, I hear commotion. Let's go.
I'm ready to do
Good.
this.
Be ready to take damage.
Alright, here we fucking go. The goddamn mercenary tribunal. Let's fucking do this. Oh, shit.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need...
Hold on a second. Let me turn everything up just a little bit. Let's see. Voiceover volume, UI volume. Oh, I have to turn everything up, like, individually. Fair enough. Let's get everything, like, at least to the middle. There we go. Oh, yeah. First run through, you fail 6 checks in a row that were all 80% plus, and then your game crashed at the end, so you have to try again. Oh my fucking god! The game was like, listen, I'm sorry. Actually, oh, fuck. I forgot to grab my teeth. I was gonna go get that. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Right over here. Wait, there we go. Now I gotta make sure I'm still on the fucking thing, because I was just thought, oh, what if I'm still on video vacuum? No, I'm not. I'm not on video vacuum. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Now, let's get fucking back to it. Oh, hold on. Oh, fuck. Wait. There we are. Continue.
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
Say nothing.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Fuck.
Peaceful.
Sounds like the armor figure is weeping.
Fuck, she was right. That must be the 3rd mercenary.
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
We're out of time. This
the
is...
mercenary tribunal.
Yeah. The big one's the mercenary at the gates.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
Yeah.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
Stop! This is the police! Get in between them. Let's fucking go. Here we are.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lip, waving his gun at the crowd. Losing his balance for a moment, he staggers backwards. He's fucking drunk.
I think he's calmed down a bit.
Pig, fuck!
The only word you can make out. It does not sound wrong. I can see you're drunk.
Ah, yeah. Welcome to the fucking party. You're probably gonna get killed too. I don't give a shit if you're cops.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand.
Shit.
Feels like it's saying, do it. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he shoots you. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin. I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that.
Got it. You brought backup from out of town?
Oh, yeah. That's rude. Rude, the killer, Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
What was that, Rude?
Rip you open.
Perhaps it's for the best. Him not talking too much.
The killer?
The gunner. The raddest. The killer. What do you think he does?
Kills.
Smart loincloth. He fucks natives up. Soldier of the apocalypse style.
Easy. Easy now.
Listen, they didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did it?
It was me. It was someone else. Someone who isn't here now.
How fucking convenient.
Fair point for the enemy. It was one of you. A lot of people could have gotten to that roof, like Gart, the cafeteria manager.
What the fuck? What are you doing? Stupid cop. What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now? Huh? Go ahead. Tell me it was the fucking cafeteria manager one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
Think. Why doesn't he believe me? Come on.
Your mind
Oh,
grinds
fuck!
to a halt. All this is the revolver in the man's armored hand, swaying, pointed at her. You move your mouth like a fish gasping for air.
Fuck. No, she wasn't even here.
Pull the trigger. A plume of
Fuck.
smoke erupts from the muzzle. The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Fuck this. Gene! Cancel Lizzie! Now!
Think of an argument. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I should have done that earlier. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, I think I need to start going. Think of an argument. Okay, here we are.
Here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Granell would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. Really, none of this looks like it's going to do anything but piss him off. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
You were called Downwell once. What happened? I think just a question. Who's in charge of your unit? Who's in charge of your unit after the death of Colonel? Colonel does not give you the right to conduct a tribunal. I don't think he's going to care. Oh, you were called Downwell once. What happened? Oh, fuck. This is tough. Fuck. This. This one's fucking tough. We got the we're getting this shit fucked up. Let's see. Right, to conduct a tribunal. I don't know if he gives a shit. That the problem is I don't know if he gives a shit right now. He's drunk off his ass. He's thought about that. Oh fuck! God damn it, motherfucker! I accidentally pressed the spacebar with my knee.
When my colonel
elbow.
gets hanged by clay monkeys, I lead the platoon on a retaliation strike.
So you're the highest ranking of the three of you?
Nah, I just have the biggest gun.
Technically, the other man has the biggest gun, but we're beyond that now.
Hold on, what's the highest rank in the Colonel?
King Reaper.
As a leader of this group, reconsider your actions. This doesn't need to end in bloodshed.
You're right. But you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something. Dangerous. Ask about him first.
Oh, shit, that was...
You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
Yeah. Ask about him. Who are you, a major?
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
Click, click, click. The realization comes to you like a picture puzzle coming together. His name is Raoul Cortiner. The dead man's name is Elise Cortiner. He's brothers with the deceased.
I didn't get this the last time.
No, probably foster brothers. Elise was put into a foster home, remember?
Yeah.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. All sentenced to death by lead.
Cortiner, I know that name.
He sways from left to right, inspecting you.
Raoul and Elise Cortiner. I'm sorry about your brother, Raoul.
He wasn't my fucking brother. We just grew up on the same farm and got beat into place by the same sick fuck.
And then you went to the same military academy, and the same unit, and the same war.
Same fucking mud hut town, too.
Okay, good.
Listen, you're Lely. Everyone says good things about him. He was a talker.
Fuck do you mean, talker?
We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic, a nice guy to be around.
Yeah, he liked to chat up the natives. Share leaflets, squeeze a bit of kit tass here and there. Great fucking idea that turned out to be. If Lely was here, he would spare the lot of you. Maybe shoot one for show. But me, I'm not a big fan of public affairs, Clay Monkey. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did.
Ready to open fire, Major. At your command.
He had blue eyes, didn't he? Your brother?
Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man. It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down plots.
His parents left him in a fucking leaf compactor.
Lately?
Yeah, when he was small. Just an infant.
We researched him. We contacted the ICP and looked at his birth records. That was in there. And other things.
They fucking put Laylee in a leaf compactor. And now these cunts finished the job.
There's real anguish in his voice. A drunken sadness suddenly engulfs him. Memories.
It's a mindfuck, Corty. He wasn't put in a leaf compactor. They're making it up to fuck with us. Major, permission to...
Open fire. We can't have that. Interfere now.
Your brother did not deserve to go out like that. I promise I will find his killer.
Find his killer? Cop, his killers stand right there, shitting their pants. And you're standing in the way, protecting them.
They didn't...
Shush. Blood's all gone out now. Not long to go till the rattle starts. 1 down, girl. 7 to go.
Big talk, but that leaf compactor won't leave his mind anytime soon. It's a small thing, but it got him off center.
Where's Klausia? She can explain this.
Klausia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left!
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the...
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
She's gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate on this.
You're all drunk. Look at yourselves.
Yes. So what?
Your judgment is impaired. You'll regret this.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
The Wild Pines rep doesn't approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
He isn't just boasting. He really doesn't care. Back out of this now, or it'll get bad.
We're working together. Should... Okay, just
fucking
one.
waste this fuck!
Ignore her. She's not the main threat yet.
We got about 58% to pass this one. I'm gonna let you guys see if you can't give me any more. You guys only have 15 seconds. We need more hand-eye coordination, which is a yellow check if anyone can give me more of that shit. Whew, boy. We're getting into this shit. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Thank you very much. Let's hope that fucking helps. Boom. Thank you. Got his ass.
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion.
Look at Courtney.
There is a hole in his cheek. Blood gushes out as he stumbles backward, eyes filled with rage and disbelief, gurgling, muttering something unintelligible. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Kim, where's Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude.
Blink, think.
You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. 0.4 seconds remain. There are 6 little black dots in the tip of the barrel, like a honeycomb. This is a knock cannon. It shoots 6 rounds in one pull of the trigger. Absolute destruction. Is there anything we could use to protect this frail body? That gun will tear us to pieces. Just dodge the first shot, and the second will be easier. Drunks are quick to anger and make mistakes.
I don't have any more time on my thing. You guys got me out of that one, but we're playing this one by ear.
A low shot rings. You feel a tapping like rain on your chest plate. Heavy drops of rain. Then the sound of dice rolling as the cuirass distributes the shot evenly from plate to plate. You got hit. The armor took most of it, but still your ribcage burns. Feels like blood is slowly seeping into your lungs.
God, please.
2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
Who screams?
Dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger.
Look him in the eye.
The look of vengeance, framed in blood, lips shaking. This is the last thing he'll do on Earth. But he will do it. He is your end. Here it comes. Death.
Well, I don't know if there's much you guys can do about this, but here we go. Yeah.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it.
Touch your lower body.
Feels slick and warm with blood. The pain is too strong to know what has happened there. Even clutching to your consciousness takes everything you got.
Listen through the darkness and the pain.
The Hardy Boys are screaming, fighting, dying. Someone jumps over you. Nearby gunfire shatters glass.
Stop! The cop! Protect the cop! He's down!
What parts of me are missing?
Most of what's down there.
Oh, God. I don't care. Fuck me.
You can also feel the bone where the bullet went in. Something very sharp. Like broken teeth under your fingers.
Listen through the darkness and the pain.
The Hardy Boys are screaming,
Oh,
Stop!
Oh, yeah.
Cop! Protect the cop!
What do I see?
You're bleeding out.
Come with me. Fast, die old. Kim, highlight. You know, fast, die old.
Yes, keep talking. Stay awake. Look at me.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone. When suddenly, you sense something behind him. A slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing
The
down on your
lieutenant
wound
trusts
with
you.
both hands.
Kim truly trusts you. No! Kim!
No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles, and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears, like someone pressed stop on the tape. The woman is gone. So is Kim. Then the whole world.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
No, let me back into the fight!
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his boned sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved.
Damn right, Felician.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
Damn right, limbic system. Fuck you. I'm not gonna die. I have worse to get. Well, unfortunately, I got more people killed than I wanted to, but I don't think I got Lely last time.
You see the lieutenant's
Don't think I
familiar
fucking
shape
got him.
in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain. It's nothing. You're alive. That's what matters.
I'm alive.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
Yeah. Ouch.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
The room, it's clean?
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been out?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
The piss jacket. Kim, you took it off.
Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate his life choices. He's done with the jacket.
What did you say? Sunrise?
Sunrise Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
My gun. It's engraved on it.
It served you well.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed. But that's okay.
What happened?
What happened? You shot the major in the face. A firefight ensued.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Good.
A blood-stained killer.
Swallow.
As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He hit the cuirass. I heard it go off. I was looking for a clear line of sight to him.
He sounds a tiny bit sorry he did not find it before you got hit.
I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. So do Alain and the musician. I forget his name.
Eugene.
Yes. He's still alive too. You were bleeding out. You said something, I don't know what. And you warned me. I was able to disarm Officer DePaul before she got the jump on me.
Thank you.
I killed her. And that's what happened.
Thought you only smoked one a day.
This is the one.
And they're all dead? All three of the contractors?
DePaul was the last to die. Everhart had their bodies returned to Connell for a funeral. The company is yet to retaliate.
Why?
Because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Or maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. I don't know.
How many casualties on the Union side total?
5. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, and Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Elizabeth too. Elizabeth Beaufort was her name. The gardener.
She didn't make it?
No, she bled out before Everhart's surgeon could help her. Everhart sent his personal doctor, but a costly loss for the Union. She was being trained for leadership.
If I would have presented their theory better to their leader.
She never had a chance. She should not have been there in the first place. There was no way to convince them.
Stop this line of thought now. You're too broken for ghosts.
And that's...
All.
That's a total... not too bad, all things considered. Honestly, we couldn't have gone any better. A total shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 6 people are dead. It's not a success. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
How bad am I hurt?
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. It appears no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome.
Nice work not dying. Damn right.
The bruising in your shoulder is negligible. The armor took the brunt of the fire.
Can I walk?
We will see.
If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone, you are going to have to become a psycho-locomotor.
I am a psycho-locomotor.
Good. You'll
nice work keeping Kim alive. Damn right.
That is.
Has anyone from the station been to see me?
No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
Isn't that strange?
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Odd. You haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried about you. If they were, wouldn't they be here?
Better not to agitate yourself further, it already hurts.
That's between you and them, he thinks.
Not my station. Who treated me?
I did.
Thank you.
No need.
Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see her coming. Stupid of me.
Okay. That boy's getting up. Just give him a second. He needs a second. There he goes.
Easy now.
You can take it. Just don't lean on that leg of yours too heavily.
How are you?
I feel fantastic. Let's rock.
He nods.
What happens now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
Good, because I totally do.
Do you? Because we can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad.
Looks out the window.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Who did it then, Kim? Who killed the
I don't
hangman?
know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
Antique bullet from a Belle McGrave 4.46 millimeter. How hard can it be to find one? How hard could that be?
It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around. We found one. All completely unusable. It's precisely how easy it is to find one that makes the bullet useless.
It's a hidden weapon cache under the building in Revolutionary era.
We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
But they seemed so mysterious.
Can't believe they're fucking useless.
No need to be melodramatic.
This is because I'm a La Puta Madre's peon, isn't it?
Don't be narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peonies. Even if you are, it is not a decisive factor in this case.
That does make some sense.
You know what I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
He sounds surprisingly weary. That concussion must be making him dizzy.
You're not ready to give up, though, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
Just wander aimlessly until crew prevents itself.
Let's do that. Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
And so I think what I'm actually going to do now, even though the stream hasn't been going very long, we did get a lot of stuff done. I got some stuff that I gotta get here. So I think I'm actually going to end the stream now. It was only about 2 hours, but that's okay. It's fine. I'd like to thank you all for showing up. It was a lot of fun. We did the shit in this game. We went through the Mercenary Tribunal, and I think, maybe, next Friday, we're gonna finish this bitch. I'll see you all then. Good night.